Hello and welcome to Homeschooling with Heart. My name is Stef. Thank you very much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. If you are new here, thank you. Thank you for giving this channel a chance. I appreciate that as well. I appreciate all the beautiful people that watch this channel. Thank you so very much. All right, a couple of weeks ago, I'm just going to kind of jump on in here, guys, because there's no easy way to do this video. Today's video is a little bit, it's a little bit tougher to make than I thought it was going to be, for a few reasons. We'll get there in a minute. But a couple of weeks ago, I put out a video and asked how many of you were interested in the conversation that I'm having with my grandson regarding inflation and regarding our current global disruptions and our current economic situation. And I received a lot of responses, and I really wasn't expecting that many responses. A lot can happen in 2 weeks, though. A lot can happen in 2 weeks. When I put that video out, things that Remington and I were discussing, and now that I'm talking to you, there have been some things that have occurred from those discussions that we had. And I'm glad that we had those discussions when we did. Otherwise, I think he may have had a difficult time with some of the things that have gone on in our household. To do this video, I have to open up my personal life just a little bit, which is kind of, but if we can help a couple of people, then that's what we want to do. Remington and I have always said that, and hopefully I can do that today. All right. So, a few weeks ago, Hello, and welcome to Homeschooling with Heart. My name is Stef.
And my name is Remi.
And I am a homeschooling grandmother to one 8-year-old grandson.
That's me.
I have my homeschooling Mimi, and he is a learning Remi. All right, today we are going to talk a little bit about a difficult subject, something that we are all, I think, experiencing. I brought in Remi today. I did a video a couple of weeks ago and told you that I was going to let y'all know how I've been talking to Remi about what could happen in the future. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we have been doing is we have been watching the Dust Bowl. Mm-hmm. We've been watching the Great Depression. Mm-hmm. And I've told him that things shouldn't get that bad, but
yeah.
what?
But we'll go near it.
Yeah, probably near it. Mm-hmm. And you saw how people suffered, but what did they do?
They pat themselves on the back, dust themselves off.
There you go. Mm-hmm. And they stand back up.
Uh-huh.
And so I told him that that's what Americans do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. So how did you feel when I told you that we may have to cut back on some things? Did you understand what was going on?
No. Yeah.
Did you understand when I explained how prices were going up, but our money was staying the same? Did that help you understand a little bit better? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then going to the grocery store and seeing that we only brought home.
Like going to the grocery store.
Yeah. We've taken Remington to the store. And he has seen for himself the, one week we're at the store and we're buying the same amount of groceries. We're buying the same thing. We're doing some grocery math, right? And a grocery cart math, I guess. And, a couple of weeks later, we go to the store and we buy the same thing. but we're not buying this, and we're not buying this, and we're not buying this because, we still have the same amount of money, but the prices have increased. And he can see that, and he can do the math, and he can see it. Seeing it helps them prepare a little bit more, because he knows that, wow, for this amount of money we were getting this, but now for this amount of money we're getting this.
Like one time we went to the grocery store and we bought exactly the same thing that we bought last
2
time.
weeks before, yeah.
And it was $400.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is $700.
Yeah.
And $35.60.
Yeah. We went to Sam's, right?
Yeah.
And we bought the exact same thing.
Nothing else.
And it had gone up that much. And so then when we went back, we were like, okay, we can't buy this, we can't buy this, we can't buy this. And it was, again, it was $400. But we didn't get near what we got last time, right? And so he can see that, so that he knows when we have to take an extracurricular activity away, that we really have to take one away. So he has seen it with his own eyes. And I think, did you understand a little better what we're going through when you saw it?
Like the Great Depression and the going through time, people.
Yeah, so, it's kind of like we're repeating, right? These kids have, in their little lives, they're experiencing things that none of us have ever experienced before. And I think that we just be honest with them.
Stocked on food.
Yes.
Maybe it was prepared.
We're doing the best that we can. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you coming in today and saying hello to the guys. Mm-hmm. 8-year-old grandson. Yes.
I'm now 8.
He's finally 8. Yeah. I know, my baby. Y'all, when we started this, he was 6 years old. Yeah. I can't believe it. Tell him goodbye.
Peace. Bye.
Bye. That was my wonderful grandson. He is prepared. There are some things that I'm not prepared for. I thought I was, but no, I'm not. And that leads me into preparing them for taking away an extracurricular. That there might be a time that they have to help the family unit and sacrifice. Everything else will be done in order for them to do their extracurricular, especially if you have an only child, and they look forward to those couple of things that they get to do. And you just need to prepare them that there may come a time where that extracurricular activity has to be cut for a little while, so that they are not as shocked, as blown away, as they could be. I will tell you that, like a lot of you, we've cut some streaming, so he knows already. Some of his favorite channels have had to go, but he understands that those things cost money as well, and we're going to get rid of those things, everything that we can before it comes time to ask, him which one he wants to cut. And about a week ago, that time came where we had to say, okay, well, which one do you want to cut? It's one of those things that when you're looking at it on paper, it's numbers on a paper. And you think about it. But when it comes time to the actual process, and he looks at you and he says, it's okay, Mimi. I know that I'm helping the family. And you look at him and you smile and you give him a kiss. And you say thank you. And you walk in the other room. At least I did for a little bit. Because I'm even, tearing up now. Start preparing them for things to come, if you haven't already. I hope for the best for you. But I do also hope that you prepare. We can see it. We're at the grocery store. He can see it, But those are a few things that I'm doing with Remington. And I hope that this video has helped in some way. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment at the bottom. I would appreciate it if you did. If you liked any part of this video, please give us a thumbs up. That lets YouTube land know that somebody out there likes our content, and they show it to others who may like it as well. That's the only way that our videos get seen. Until we meet again, be good to each other. Bye-bye.